Hello and welcome to our third video to learn to play the very vicious Velociraptor. So in the first video we got the right hand part going for the first section after the introduction, and then we looked at the left hand in the second video and then tried to add the right hand in over it. So I'm just going to play through what we've got so far. We still don't have the first three bars. I'm going to start from bar 4. So try playing along with me now, see how you're getting on with it. What I would suggest is, if you find you can't do this with me, I'll do it really slowly now, but if you find you can't pretty much play this hands together with me, it's not a problem, but you just need to go back onto the last video and spend some more time on that, particularly on the second half of it where I bring it all together. So this is what we have so far from bar 4. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3. So if I do a 3, 4, so 3 and 4 and 1. Together, right, left and hold. 4 notes over the bass. Another 4 notes. Another 4 notes. Together, rest. Now you got your B and a D sharp there, and then we're going to finish with little fingers and E. Okay. So that's that bit there. So you either want to just go over that a few times before you carry on with the rest of the video, or if you're really struggling, go back to the previous video. So what I'm going to do now is add in the first 3 bars to this and then carrying back on into what we've been doing. So in the left hand, in the very first bar, the left hand's going to play a little tune. And it's very similar, not identical, but it's very similar to what your right hand does. It starts on E, all cows eat. Don't forget the F is an F sharp. So it's going to be starting down here with your little finger. So it's going to go da 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 da. Going up to the top, down, down, back, up. So that's your thumb, rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 3, rest. 1 and 4, watch out because that one's a sharp. Pause, because that rest's got a pause over it, fermata over it. Okay, so I'll show you what that means. So this bit, the left hand, goes like this. You walk all the way up, down 3 notes and back up. Rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 3, rest. 1 and 4 with a sharp. And then a nice pause. Okay. So, do you want to try it with me? So 3 and 4 and all the way to the top. Getting louder. Rest. 1 and 2, rest. 1 and 3, rest. 1 and 4, rest. And that's a long rest there. So that was that bit there. So you see the patterns going up from the bottom to the top, down, down, up, up, rest. Then look, can you see you're going to keep playing the B every time. So B, then B with your second finger. So 1 and 2, that's the second. Then B with a G, that's the third. That's for 1 and 3 there. And then B with an F sharp. It's still a fourth. It's just a slightly different sort of fourth. So you've got B and F sharp there. So thumb, a second, a third, and a fourth. Okay, and then we're in the right place then to carry on with the next bit. Now we're just going to have a look at that once more, and I'll show you what goes over it. So you've got your little finger. Let's try it together. 3 and 4 and. Try and do the right one all the way to the top. 3 and 4 and. Rest, 1 and 2. Rest, 1 and 3. Rest, 1 and 4 with a sharp. And a long rest. Takes us to the next bit. Okay, let's have a look at the right hand. The right hand doesn't play anything to begin with, but when you get to that bit there, it's going to play almost the same apart from at the end. So instead of being your thumb on a B, that's your little finger on a B. So that'll be a little finger on B. Then you'll add a note below it, which will give you 4 and 5. Then you'll add another note below it, which will give you 3 and 5. And then instead of going to 4 and 5, you're going to go back to the chord you had there, which will be 4 and 5. Let me show that to you on the piano. So it's little finger on B, then that. Now this I bet when I see this in class, I'll see loads of really flat fingers playing that. So nice curved fingers there, okay? So little finger curved, then 4 and 5, then 3 and 5. Now you'll want to do that because that's what the other hand's doing, but you don't, you go back up to that. Now I'm going to do them together now. So thumb on B, little finger on B, so this is bar 2. So you play B's, rest, then B's and A's, rest, B's and G's, rest. Now, you're going to the F sharp there, but here you're going back to that. Gives you a nice chord, and then you're into the piece. Okay, so if I play you all of that bit so far, I might try and play along. So remember that you've got this bit that's going to go all the way to the top. Okay, that leads into that. So let's try from the beginning. 3 and 4 and 1. Rest, 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 and then 4 and 5 and a 1 and 4 there. Rest, long space, and that takes you into the. So to finish off this video, we're just going to try and play from the beginning right up to the beginning of bar 12. Okay, so left hand, I haven't talked much about the dynamics. It's moderately loud. You then have a crescendo up to loud in that intro. And then when you go to the tune, go a bit quieter again, back to mezzo forte, back to moderately loud. And then the later section that we do, we're going to be loud on that. So we're going to bring it up at the beginning and then drop it down going into the tune to leave ourselves somewhere to go. And then we can bring it up, back up again later. So this is going to be mezzo forte, getting louder. Okay, so we go 3 and 4 and together, rest, those 2, now a third, now leave a long rest, and here we go.